After decades in the shop, I can spot bad advice in under 10 seconds. And woodworking YouTube channels, well, they're full of it. Today, I want to walk you through 5 things that almost every woodworking channel gets wrong, and what I think the truth actually looks like. Here's why this matters. If you're starting woodworking at 50 or 55 or 60, you've got time to learn, but no time to waste on bad advice. You've got patience, and you've got some real money to spend. The last thing you need is YouTube steering you towards tools you don't need and brands that don't deserve your loyalty, and rules that were made up by people with something to sell you. I want to give you 5 woodworking tips that I don't think YouTube is ever going to tell you. Let's get into it. Number 1, and this one really drives me crazy, is the idea that you need to build the perfect shop before you do anything else. Every other week, there's a new shop tour video, a dream garage, custom dust collection, track saws, CNCs, and even color-coded tool walls. It's beautiful to look at, and it's nice, but it has absolutely nothing to do with woodworking. Here's some backstory on me. I needed to build a triple stack set of bunk beds designed from scratch to fit inside a small 2-bedroom apartment. I had 4 young boys who needed a place to sleep. I bought 2 tools, a Ryobi contractor table saw and a Makita circular saw. That was it. I set the table saw up in the middle of the bedroom, literally inside the bedroom that was going to hold the beds. And my wife and I, we proceeded to build the entire bedroom set around the tools. We used construction grade plywood, 2x6s, some basic hand tools. No dream shop, no dust collection, no track saw, just a bunch of sawdust in the carpet and a project that needed to get done. Point is, the shop doesn't make you a woodworker. Tools don't make you a woodworker. It's the work that makes you a woodworker. Number 2, brand loyalty. Now, I'm not going to name most of the channels I'm talking about here today, but you already know them. The ones with the link down in the description for something that puts more money in their pockets. The ones that also happen to love whatever tool they're showing you this week. Here's what those channels won't tell you. I've used Bessie bar clamps for a long time. They're the gold standard, the brand every serious woodworker is supposed to own. I've seen YouTube shops with walls and walls of them. And I've also used WorkPro clamps from Amazon. Never heard of them? Not surprised. The clamping pressure was comparable. The results were the same. The price wasn't. And I'll say this clearly. I have no affiliate links. Nobody's paying me to say this. My opinion is not for sale. So when I tell you that a cheaper tool works just as well, I mean it. I have zero reason to say otherwise. I also now have a wall full of far more affordable WorkPro clamps in my shop space and use them daily. Are there use cases where premium brands earn their price? Absolutely. But brand loyalty without an honest comparison isn't advice at all. That's advertising. That's sales. And I'm not interested. Number 3, and this one's going to get some pushback in the comments, I just know it. The hand tool first doctrine. The idea that you're not a real woodworker until you can cut a dovetail by hand, or until you've mastered the use of the hand plane, or until you've earned calluses on your hands. Honestly, that's pure BS. If you're coming to woodworking later in life, and a lot of you watching my channel did, then you've got maybe 20 good years in the shop. Spending the first 3 of them fighting a hand plane because somebody on the internet said you have to, that's not noble. That's just a waste. Start where you are. Use what makes sense to you. And honestly, get to the making. If hand tools interest you, that's great. If cutting dovetails by hand is your goal, please get after it. Nothing wrong with that as long as you're doing it because you want to. Number 4, the expensive tool argument. It goes something like this. A good craftsman needs good tools. True. But here's what they always seem to leave out. A craftsman, not a beginner. Not someone who's 6 months or a year into learning the craft. Your hands, honestly, aren't ready to feel the difference between an $89 model and a $400 model. Your skill hasn't caught up to the gear yet. Buy mid-range, get good, then upgrade whatever's actually limiting you. And odds are, you'll find that it's not the tool. The best beginner woodworking tools are the ones you'll actually use, not the ones that look impressive on a shelf. And number 5, my personal favorite, mostly because it's the quietest lie among woodworking channels, is the tool collection. The idea that your shop isn't ready, that you aren't ready until you have the full set. You know, the track saw, the domino joiner, the router table, the lathe, the drum sander, bandsaw, drill press, blah, blah, blah. More tools don't make you a better woodworker. And expensive tools certainly don't make you a better woodworker. You know what makes you a better woodworker? Building things, making mistakes, learning from mistakes, fixing those mistakes, and building it all over again. It's not about being cheap, it's about being smart. Because the best investments you can make in your shop are not tools, they're your skills and your experiences. So here's what all 5 of these things have in common. Most woodworking YouTube content is optimized for the creator's revenue, not your success. Is my channel monetized? Yes, and that's where it stops. I have no affiliate links, no sponsored content, no tool sponsors, no YouTube membership paywalls, no hidden agenda. I'm offering truth, clarity, and some purpose based on my own experiences and nothing more. I've built triple stack bunk beds for 4 boys in a bedroom with a table saw sitting in the middle of the room. I've built a 16 by 20 pergola in my backyard with just a few power tools, some of my closest friends and family around to help me out. Those might actually be my best builds ever, not because of the tools I had or the shop I was in, but because of the people that I was building for and building with. The very first 2x4 workbench that I ever made decades ago is still sitting in a garage, and it's still getting used. That's the investment worth making. If this hits home, drop me a comment below. Let me know where you are in your woodworking journey. What build are you most proud of? What questions can I answer for you to help you along the way? That's it for this video. Till next time, friends, peace, love, and sawdust. Now go make something.